All right, it says we are live.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, let's see if anyone pops in. See if a few of our fans join us before we get started. So, what's been going on with you lately?
I've been chilling, trying to look up the people that you were sending me for the reaction, so I kind of get like a little background on them. Other than that, been chilling.
That's good.
Doing okay. Trying to stay cool in this hot weather.
Oh yeah, it's been extremely
Blazing.
steamy out.
The air quality is supposed to be affected by it, so.
Right.
Trying to stay inside.
And you got that nice smoky voice going on with you.
Oh, yeah.
Going to be a 1930s jazz singer.
Sorry, guys. I did a little drunk karaoke on Sunday, so.
Oh. Now, no video of that?
Now, no videos going on the internet. So you got to bear with me. I'm going to do the best that I can, but, yeah. If you guys have any suggestions on how I can get my voice back, I would definitely love that. Because I'm struggling here.
Well, we'll see if anyone shows up today. Let me ask you a question.
Okay.
Do you like going to the zoo?
No.
You don't like the zoo?
No, it stinks in there.
It stinks in there.
Well, I mean, you been that long enough.
Do you like animals? Let's put it that way.
I do like animals.
Okay.
Some of them.
What about penguins?
They cute.
Okay.
I ain't never ran into one up close in person.
Hey, Turing Test.
Hi.
He was our very first subscriber.
Hey, thank you
And
for the
Sean,
support.
Sergeant Rock, is here.
Hey, Sean.
Hey, we're going to do some Hans Wormhat today before we do our reactions later to record. But just so you know, we're going to do 2 Sinead O'Connors for next week, and depending on how long copyright clears. But we lost her yesterday. She was a famous Irish singer, and I'm Irish by marriage.
So your wife,
Yes.
wife is Irish. Okay.
So, which makes me Irish by marriage. But she's a voice I'm really going to miss, and we're going to react to her later today. We're going to do Nothing Compares to You, which was written by Prince.
Ooh.
And then a song called Haunted, which was written by one of my favorite people, Shane McGowan.
Okay.
And she does a duet with him.
Okay.
That's a tattoo on my leg, if you ever noticed it.
Ah.
You were going to react to a Pogue song today, but you're going to have to wait on that.
Oh, yeah, that's definitely going to have to wait.
Yeah.
And
So, but
today.
it's Pogues indirectly. But anyways, let's get to, if I told you penguins are fake, what would you say?
I mean, I see them move around, and so how would they be fake?
They're animatronic. We're going to look at a streamer. See the gallery in Romeo. Yes, I got your message earlier, Sean. I got those written down. Definitely, I like Dire Straits. I know a few of their songs. Those are 2 I'll definitely look into.
Okay.
Because for an '80s reaction channel, we got to do their biggest song. But we're going to do Hans Wormhat today. Hans Wormhat has a channel. He's an ultra-religious guy that takes the Bible almost literally.
Okay.
And he's also a flat earther because the Bible says so. And everything in Hans' world is fake.
Okay.
And we'll see him quite a bit because he's entertaining.
So that's why you referenced the penguins. It's fake.
Yeah, today is penguins are fake. So we're going to do some Hans Wormhat reaction. Don't know if we'll make it through the entire 15 minutes of his video, but we'll see.
Okay. I think I'm going to have to put my glasses on for this. I was trying not to have them on, guys, because of the glare from the light, but I need to see as well. These ain't just for the looks. Actually, these actually real glasses.
All right, so he used to go by Hans Wormhat. He has some weird initialism for his videos now. I forgot exactly what it stood for, but he still introduces himself as Hans Wormhat.
Okay.
And I believe Hans Wormhat came from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Correct me if I'm wrong. I probably am. Let's see why penguins are fake.
Yeah, I definitely
Hans
want to see
Wormhat.
this.
send this video to people who believe in penguins.
Okay, so if you know anyone that believes in
I'm talking
penguins,
about the
send
tuxedo
'em.
wearing, living at the alleged South Pole.
alleged South Pole,
South Pole.
because a flat earther doesn't believe in the South Pole.
Oh, wow.
It's a ring of ice around holding the oceans in. So there is no South Pole in flat Earth world.
Okay.
More to the penguins type penguin. There is a type of aquatic bird,
What's going on?
and it's black and white splotched. It doesn't look like it's wearing a tuxedo, but a memory that sticks with me from childhood is going to see the penguins at the zoo, and I was just very underwhelmed because in your mind as a child you think, oh, emperor penguins, these big bright orange, what do you know?
Are we coming through, or I'm seeing blank on my one screen? Oh no, we're there. We're there.
Okay.
All right. For some reason, my one screen went black. It's a technical workshop. All right. Back to the tuxedo-wearing penguins.
These big penguins with bright orange on them, and you get to the penguin exhibit and no, it's these little black and white splotched aquatic birds. And I remember thinking, what, this isn't a penguin. That's what I remember thinking.
That's Hans. He has his video
And
paused, not me.
I just want to first go through these slides that are from, this is like pretty new penguin exhibits at SeaWorld. I think most of these are Orlando SeaWorld. I don't know if they're all the same ride or anything, but you scoot around on these Roomba things and you watch screens. It's literally nothing but screens and pretty props. Oh look, screens. There is this part, and what it is, these are just animatronics in the background, and they sell it to you as living penguins. And it's just not real. They're animatronics. Those emperor penguins, they didn't used to have these at zoos at all because just the technology wasn't there, I guess. It was too hokey. They only would show you photos of them and you would watch them on TV, but never in the zoo would they ever have stuff like this. Nowadays, I guess they have this at SeaWorld, but look at the only ones that are in the water are gonna be just black and white aquatic birds. The ones in the water will never be the emperor penguin.
Okay, so what do you think of Hans?
Is he for real?
I think he is. I mean, you guys have been, some people here have been on YouTube longer. Hans is serious about this, right? I mean, put it one if you think he's serious.
So, he doesn't know the difference between animated, sometimes we animate things a little more elaborate, like, how like Mickey Mouse and an actual rat.
Right.
Like, that obviously, but he's based on the character of a rat, right?
Correct.
So, or a mouse, if you want to, you want to correct me or whatever.
No, I like it that you call Mickey a rat.
Well, they're going to eat me up in the comments. But I think, when you see him on TV or on the screen, like, obviously the TV is going to animate them. Like, you're not expecting them to be like that in real life, but we do have real life penguins. Like, so I'm a little lost on that. I just want to know if he's serious, because if he's serious,
I think his channel's big enough. I think he's pretty serious.
Oh, he has followers that be behind him with this, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, we might get a little tussle then.
Yeah, so we're gonna go to a 1.5 playback speed.
Why doesn't that one go swimming? Why do those ones just stand up there and not go in the water? So I guess this ride at SeaWorld was kind of a mixture. Some animatronics, some aquatic. But I mean, even they could have fake little robotic aquatic things too.
Fake robotic aquatic things.
Wow.
Okay, look at the screens.
He's bored.
How's this a ride? What about this is SeaWorld? I just don't understand. Showing screens. It's like they're showing you the truth. Oh, look, it's all just CGI in screens.
Oh, wow.
And really obvious. Like, it's not even trying to look like documentary stuff.
Not even trying to look like documentary stuff. You didn't believe this part of the internet existed, did you?
I knew it existed. I try to stay far away from it. Them and the delusions. Okay? Come on now.
It's just obvious CGI.
Oh, not
They
the
make
comments.
amazing rides that blend tech.
I'm
with
agreeing
story
with
that everyone-
them.
Okay, what's this? You're absolutely right. That's what Disney does. They make amazing rides and blend tech with everything so everyone can enjoy. Their rides are fun, even if that one goes only 2 miles an hour. This, however, was especially boring. SeaWorld could utilize a tackless ride system so much better. So he's just reading complaints about SeaWorld.
Can enjoy.
I wish he'd play the video so we
Right.
could
I
I
actually
went on
see
this
them
ride
moving
last
around.
week. I honestly thought it was just animated penguins. Until the ride turned around and there were real penguins at the end. I seriously almost cried. They could tell. This person could tell that it was just a bunch of animated penguins. It's not real. But then at the very end of the ride, they show you a few real aquatic birds. And oh, everything was real the whole time. I love this because fake animals are one of the things where if you go and you read through the comments, people have instincts about this stuff. And there's also people who joke about this stuff. They'll make jokes, little jokes about it. Oh, it's just a drunk person in a suit. Oh, it's just a drunk person in a suit. By the time you've heard that joke about the 100th time, when it comes to pandas, it hits you. Oh yeah, they are probably just drunk people in suits.
Okay, pandas, drunk people in suits.
Yeah, just go along with your delusions. Yeah, okay.
Penguin is 33 in Chaldean. It's probably an old hoax. Look at these old
Oh, numerology. Where you take words, assign letters to them, and you get values. And some reason 33 is a bad number. Or a sign of Illuminati, something like that.
Oh, that's where we're going with this channel, huh?
Yeah.
Jeez,
You're not in the Illuminati, are you?
please. Yeah.
I think I'm getting her upset.
Questions that need answers.
penguins. How can you not tell that that's just a taxidermy joke? Doesn't even look good. Adelie penguin. Does that look like a real life, or does that look like a little puppet? Antarctica, penguins and krill in danger. It looks like a puppet. I mean, it doesn't look like a real life. Not at all. These really old ones too, the really old photos are just puppets.
So they put all the puppets in Antarctica.
And people always come,
To take
"Why?
this
Why would
picture."
somebody do this? Why would somebody do this?
Okay, we're going to get
I've
why.
known people in my life to lie about what they ate for lunch, and it doesn't serve any purpose. They're of their father, the devil, father of all lies, and they love hoaxing people. They
I'm
think
just
that
gonna
this is
believe
so
he's
funny
not a real
that they can
person.
get people to believe
He
in
can't
stuffed
be
animals.
real.
It makes them.
What was that?
I'm just gonna believe he's not a real person. You can't be real. You bored. He has to be bored, right? I'm gonna just take this as a hoax.
I don't
This
know.
is like, this is what you do in your bored time to get viewers or something, because this is funny. Hilarious. I'll give you that.
Hey, Sean, do you think Hans sounds like Jeranism from Flat Earth World? Because I think he does. But you've been around longer than me. Let's skip ahead a little bit and see. Oh,
Probably a Photoshop tool where you can just click the mouse and it'll make a penguin for you. Make a penguin, make a penguin, make a penguin. That's what most penguin stuff looks to me. It's like it's a stamp from Photoshop where you click it and it auto-generates some penguin. I found one of those things for volcanoes. In one of my volcano videos, I was looking up Photoshop volcanoes, and
oh, volcanoes are fake too.
Oh, we getting deep into this.
We're
This is going way down. The
we
rabbit
could do
hole.
a lot with Hans.
Oh, okay. This should be fun.
there was an entire Photoshop pack for making volcano images. Oh, what do you know? I bet there's an Emperor Penguin Photoshop pack out there where you can just keep clicking and getting different penguins. Penguin 33. I looked up penguin books, and what do you know? The very first book that they show is Lolita, the pedo book. And penguin, bright orange. Orange is 33. Penguin is 33. Go look at the
Penguin is a publisher.
He doesn't get out much. You can tell. You can really tell.
old penguins. That's just a stuffed, looks like it's made out of a sock or something. It's really bad quality. They have widow's peaks on their chins. It's kind of weird. Okay, how could you look at this and think that's legit? It reminds me of in home ec in middle school, they have you sew like a little rat or a little mouse or something. It's exactly what it looks like. It looks like a middle schooler sewed this together in some sort of art project.
Oh no, I was in on this. In middle school, I had to sew together a panda. I'm sure they took that panda and put a drunk guy in a suit in it.
And put a drunk guy in a suit.
I'm in on this. My school must have been an Illuminati school.
Some. And I went to that
Photos
school.
like this are just all Photoshop. To me, this is just like, look at that. This is so out of place. Do you see how out of place that one looks? It looks totally different than all the other ones. And it's just hanging out there. Very odd. But yeah, a lot of these penguins, I think they're just probably generated by a computer. And it reminds me a lot of, there's a lot of military footage and military images where you can tell the crowds look fake. It's like the soldiers just look like G.I. Joe soldiers that have been replicated. That's the kind of vibe I get from these penguin things. It just looks like computer generated random stuff.
At this point, I
Look
think
at
he
this.
believes in the abominable snowman. Like, he has to. I think he might believe in that.
He
Or
may.
Chewbacca or
I'll have to
some
look
shit
through
like
his
that.
videos to see if Abominable Snowman is
I
real.
wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt it. All the shit that's supposed to be real is fake, and what's fake is real. So,
Welcome to the Illuminati.
I got this from, I don't know if it was from this image. I was looking closely at these because just certain instincts that I had. I was like, I bet if you looked really closely, you could find like stencil penguins where it's like the same exact penguin twice, positioned the exact same way. I bet you could find that, or maybe a mirror image, but matches perfectly. That's just not the type of investigating I do, where I'm gonna go, I know penguins are fake, and so I'm just looking for more like obvious stuff than that. I mean, to me, this is just really strange, this one.
He
Totally
knows,
out of place, and it
he's
looks
just
more
looking
like
for the proof.
sock puppet versions.
to
But then
prove
also,
the
look at this thing I found.
delusions.
Oh no.
I was looking really closely at a penguin thing, and this penguin just has an orange 6 on the belly. They like to leave a mark sometimes.
Oh, here we go with
These are
666.
just people who are good at photoshopping. Their day job is literally making hoax Photoshop stuff.
I mean,
That's why there's a lot of people out there that are good at Photoshop. Their whole job is
we
making
can't
hoax
blame it on the
Photoshop.
pixels, bad camera.
If you were that good at Photoshop, would you make that mistake?
Seems like a rookie mistake to me.
And they'll leave a little
It's
mark.
unbelievable.
Oh, look, there's a 6 there. Or, like I said, they'll make repeats of the same penguin in different spots, just so that they know, they can point it out. Hey, look, it's fake. That penguin's the same as this penguin. Sometimes, doesn't this just look like a jumbled up mess? Like, what is even going on here? A lot of times, that's kind of what the penguin crowds. It's like you zoom in, and it doesn't even look like there's individual penguins anymore. It's just a computer trying to generate what a penguin might look like, I guess. It just looks, doesn't this look like a weird jumbled mess? Doesn't even look like individual penguins. Oh, and this is why I got this one. What is going on there?
I don't know. Your resolution
It
is
looks
so
like
bad, I
just a
can't
fake-
tell.
Right, exactly. We're not gonna blame it on the
Here's what I
pixels.
mean with
We're
the
just gonna
copy
blame it on
paste.
the
It just looks
Photoshop
like
and it being
it looks like
fake.
somebody took the same penguin image and just pasted it on top of itself like 6 times.
Well, lots of animals look
They
alike.
might come in and change the angle a little bit on some of them, but I don't know. Sometimes it just looks like 100% a copied image. A lot of times the penguins just look like they're floating over nothing. Don't
This
these
is
just
what
look like they're
happens when
floating?
you believe the delusions in your head and don't fact check. This is
Yeah.
exactly what this is.
This is what this is, see? Wait till we get to a true flat earther.
Oh man, this is funny. This is very entertaining.
And their outlines look really sharp sometimes. What's going on over here?
What's going on there?
Yeah, I think it's just CGI. Most of the times these days, just CGI. Ancient mummified penguins found in Antarctica. Great, what a fantastical story. Ancient mummified penguins. Depraved penguins, shocked explorer. Macaroni penguins. I always remember macaroni penguins. Where are all the macaroni penguins? And sometimes, so like the movie, like March of the Penguins or whatever, probably mostly CGI, but some of these bigger penguins, it can be a bird suit and they'll stick a midget in it and have them waddle around.
A
It's never just
midget.
one thing.
Wow.
Puppetry. Have you ever wondered why is puppetry such a big deal? Why are these adults dedicating their lives to the craft of puppetry? And puppetry is one of the ways that a lot of this nature stuff is faked. And they show us that we know that that's a thing that they tell us that conservation workers use puppets to like feed animals because I don't know. They say that because it won't trick them or whatever. But I think that's kind of a
It
distortion.
bonds with them.
We know that they make puppets out of animals.
You know, they make
you know
puppets
what I mean.
out of animals. Not make puppets, but puppets out of
Animals.
animals.
So we're going to have the animal, kill the animal, and
And
turn
make
it
a
into a
puppet.
puppet.
Okay.
We know that they make puppet animals, and ones that try to look real life. I've done a bunch of videos on real life puppetry. I want to say the Aflac duck is just a puppet, I'm pretty sure. And
He's
there's
pretty
no
sure the
evidence
Affleck
for that.
duck.
World Penguin Day pictures. Is that supposed to be a real animal? Wow. So what are the circumstances surrounding this image? 1 in a million shot. So somebody's out there diving with the penguins and they happen to get
Yes.
this amazing shot, or is it just Photoshop BS?
Photoshop, yes.
Does that look legit? And it's like a truth in plain sight. WWF is fake.
Truth.
The wrestling WWF
Oh my god.
is fake. The WWF, this one is fake. Pandas, just as real as wrestling. Penguins jumping out of the water and somebody amazingly capturing this photo. That's also fake. This is just Photoshop. It took somebody probably 30 minutes to do this in Photoshop. Imagine the insane amount of effort that it would take to actually get this photo, and then think to yourself how easy it would be to Photoshop this. Just little puppets. I mean, this is enough. What? Is this supposed to be real? Penguin stuff is fake. It's just a big meme, this penguin thing. I think it's similar to the gorillas.
No, I believe that
and
was
I think
Photoshop,
a
but
lot
the
of people know
penguin
about
did
this
fall,
penguin.
Right.
and someone did go in
It's a big
there.
Right.
It's gotten out of control, and they just have to keep running with it.
You give him in, he's gonna take him out.
That's it for this video. God bless everyone.
All right, at least he blessed you.
So he
So-
believes in something.
Yeah, he
Don't
does.
bless somebody. Right. Oh my god.
Okay,
It's funny.
this was different though, but
It's very different. We really have a set of people like this living out here in the world.
oh, there's worse out there.
Oh man, this is gonna be fun. This is really gonna be fun, and we're gonna be looking at these things and reacting.
Yeah, things
to
like
them.
this, and I was thinking we go into Reddit too and read some "Am I the asshole?" things and see if how you judge these people. Did you ever go into those threads?
No.
Okay, so that's something
That's
else to
on
do too.
purpose.
Like I said, I'm tired of getting copyrighted on live streams, and
Yes.
but we
have to
will
switch
do
it up
s-
for you guys.
Yeah, we'll switch things up, keep it fresh. But our main, our lives will be different stuff. But definitely, our pre-recorded will always be music reactions. And I believe I have a premiere set to go in 10 minutes. So stick around for that. I used "You Ought to Know," the Alanis Morissette that we had in the can, because
Okay.
I wanted to put one out on Thursday.
Okay.
But we will be doing Sinead O'Connor for next 2 reactions coming up later today or tomorrow. And thanks for joining us, Sergeant
you,
Rock,
guys.
Sean, Turing Test, and your little stalker friend from Canada is not here.
Just mysterious.
Yeah.
Oh, sad to miss you today.
What? Very good. All right, guys. We're going to go check out our premiere in 10 minutes. And thanks for joining us.
Thank you guys.
West Side Girl
Until next
out.
time.
Peace.